Hey, I'm Danielle, and thank you for coming back to my channel. That's actually not how I want to start this. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Well, I did it. I posted my first video last week, and here are a few things that I learned. Hey, my name is Danielle Famble, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am still getting used to saying that, but I am working on building courage through showing up on video on YouTube. And last week, I posted my very first talking head style video to really kind of lay the groundwork for what I'm trying to do. And I learned a couple things, and I want to share that with you. Um, my first thought, my first reaction to posting on YouTube, a lot of friction points for me actually were fear. Straight up, no two ways about it. I was scared. I was scared to show my face. I was scared to talk on camera. I was afraid of not being scripted and not being perfect, which is something I deal with in therapy. But I wanted to work on getting past that because there is something on the other side of that fear. And for me, I have been looking to grow and strengthen my courage muscle. So getting on YouTube is how I'm choosing to do that. I originally thought that I was going to post a video and a lot of people were going to see it and laugh at me and decide that I was not any good or worth or worthy. And you know what? Nothing happened. You post the video and nothing happens. For better or worse, nothing happens. And I was pleasantly surprised. I'm getting a little thrown off because I have a lamp on and it's loud. And when I bought it to record YouTube videos, I was told that it was like very quiet. It is not. So if you can hear it, that's why. But I created my first YouTube video and I posted it last week, and I had a lot of anxiety with just pushing the big scary red button. And then how do I edit it? And what do I do if I don't know how to edit it? And maybe I need to hire an editor. And I just made it into this big thing. And all of those things kept me from showing up and doing what was in my heart to do. And when I finally posted the video, the relief of nothing happening was actually kind of surprising to me. So I took away 4 key points that I want to share with you, and hopefully this will help you if you're struggling with showing up on YouTube or wanting to try something new and just not feeling comfortable and confident. First thing, make it simple. I created this thing in my head of what my videos should look like and how they should come across. And this dream, this thought, this grand vision was keeping me from actually doing the thing that I said I was going to do, which is create a YouTube video and post it on YouTube and walk away. So if you can consider what it is that you are trying to do and find the simplest version of it, the simplest version of whatever you're trying to do is what actually will probably make it out into the world instead of staying in your mind. Instead of having this perfectly edited, completely flawless YouTube video, I just decided to sit down, press the big scary red button, say what I had to say, and be done with it. And that simplicity actually made its way onto YouTube. So make it simple. The next thing, also in keeping with making it simple, is make it easy. I really wanted to have the fancy captions and the editing, and I wanted to learn how to use CapCut or any other editing software to figure out what to do and how to make it look good. And those are friction points. So identify whatever your friction points are and then eliminate them by just simply making it easy. Make it easier than what you imagine in your mind, because that will actually get done. So what I did was I used Descript. This is not sponsored. I actually paid for it, and I wasn't quite sure if it was something I was going to continue to use, but I do think I want to continue using it because it became the simplest way for me to edit. Because if you can edit like a Word document or some sort of text-based document, you can edit videos using that same system. And that was what made it easy enough for me to get the ums and the bumps and the starts and stops out of the video, just to make it a little bit easier to watch. And that's it. Nothing fancy, no music or sound design or anything like that. I just talked and showed you who I am as I'm working on building my courage through showing up on YouTube. So how can you take the thing that you're trying to do and how can you make it easy? Make it easy for yourself and make it easy for the process to actually get done. Maybe you're wanting to work out or start some sort of fitness regimen, or you want to get a hold of your finances and understand your finances a little bit better. Instead of taking this big, perfect vision that you have for yourself, how can you take that and just make it easy? The easiest thing, going out for a walk after you eat, or putting on your shoes and just walking to the door as though you are going to go to the gym. How can you take the thing that you are trying to do, your big hill that you're trying to climb, and take it one step at a time by making it easy? And the next thing I learned is make it fun. I actually had a really good time once I figured out what it was that I was doing and saw my vision coming to life of just simply posting the video. It was fun. It was fun learning how to use Descript. It was fun learning how to put together a thumbnail and a caption and what buttons do I press to post to YouTube. While this seems so simple and basic, I had never done it before. And so I wasn't, or at least I hadn't done it in this way before. And so I wasn't quite sure how to do it. And once I got over how uncomfortable I felt that it wasn't this perfect, beautiful vision that I had for myself, it actually became a lot of fun figuring out what my obstacles were and finding ways around it. It became fun doing editing on a new tool on Descript, and I'd never used it before. It became fun just trying to learn something new and figuring it out. So when you can look past the fear and find the fun, that's really when you can probably make more progress than you're anticipating in the very beginning. And lastly, make it done. I decided in my mind that if I wasn't going to do it perfectly, I wasn't going to do it at all. And this is a through line, personally, this is a through line that happens in a lot of areas in my life. I have started and stopped plenty of things, and I'm sure you have too. And there's a feeling of failure in quitting and not really going through with what you said you were going to do. And done is better than perfect. Don't let perfect be the enemy of the done. And for me, I just wanted to put it out there, say that I did it. If people see it, great. If they don't, fine, because this is for me and my journey to worthiness and journey to finding courage by just showing up and doing what I said I was going to do. So if I look at the end result of what it is that I was trying to accomplish, which is to grow in courage, then having a perfect YouTube video out there in the world actually doesn't have anything to do with what I'm trying to accomplish, which is to grow in courage. So if you have something in your life that you are working toward, maybe it is showing up on YouTube, is perfect actually what you're trying to accomplish? Or is it showing up and learning along the way and showing the vulnerability and the humanity in that? Because I really believe that the humanity that I'm trying to exhibit in front of the world requires courage. It doesn't require perfection. So that's just something to keep in mind. And that's something that I need to keep in mind when I'm starting this journey and being a beginner. It's not being a beginner perfectly. It's just showing up so that I can create this habit, this muscle of gaining courage and being seen, and being okay with being seen. The great thing about being on YouTube is that you get to look back at the process that you took, and it can be an iterative process. So now I'm able to go back and look at, what did I learn from posting that one video, and how can I take what I've learned and do it just a little bit better every single time. Again, start at being a beginner, but a beginner that learns and that can grow. One of the things that I didn't realize when I was recording the video last week was, hey, a thumbnail is actually kind of important. And I didn't even think about that. So now, while I'm recording the videos and planning the videos out, I think about, what does a thumbnail look like? What do I need to do to create the thumbnail? That's just a small iteration, but an important iteration for moving on. And going back to making it fun, now I can get a little bit more creative with how I go about doing that. So make it easy, make it simple, make it fun, and make it done. But after that, what have you learned along the way? I really hope this helps you. This is definitely something that I'm getting comfortable with and getting used to myself. If you like what you see in this video, please subscribe and join me on this journey to building courage and showing up on YouTube. I'd love to have you along. Thanks. Bye.